Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Well, hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Y'all, we made it.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. We are here, and I'm messing up the microphone.
Is it you or me? I know. I was trying to figure this out
I'm
here.
dancing around and messing everything up. It's
Well,
my fault.
that's typical David right there. Not messing it up, but dancing around.
That's right. I'm always shaking it.
You are, and you're gonna be shaking it because this weekend's the big game.
That's right.
Are you excited about that?
I am so excited. I bet you're excited. You're
I'm
already
so
like wearing
excited.
like
Yeah,
your
hold on.
Seahawks gear. Uh-oh. Yeah!
I might be putting this on later in the show. Anyway, it's time for Living in the Kitchen. What you think?
That's right. We're living in the kitchen because it's time for the big game. And what better way to get yourself prepared for the big game than Winn-Dixie? So come on in, Jake Strong.
Woo!
That's right. We're living in the Winn-Dixie kitchen, and it's brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry. All right, so we have got a veritable smorgasbord of deliciousness to choose from here with Winn-Dixie because, you know, one of the things you guys are really, really great about is getting us nice and prepared for the big game, right? And let's start with chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
Everybody loves chicken.
Because there's a bunch of it.
Chicken, and we got a full spread, right?
Yeah.
So we have our new bold licking chicken look.
Okay.
But it's the same craveable flavors that we're used to, and the sauces and everything
Yeah.
going for it. So whether you want a bucket of wings, the snackable popcorn chicken, the rotisserie chicken, for some, especially when it comes to like making good dishes, which we'll do later.
Go ahead
Got
and
baked
reach
chicken,
my hand.
fried
Don't be
chicken.
afraid.
So yeah. Get some chicken.
Look, I'm gonna
it's
hit a wing.
amazing. I'm a saucy girl, so I love all the sauces in the
We hit
wings.
that way right here.
And this weekend, if you buy a bucket of wings, if you don't have the app, because you know how I feel about that.
Gotta get the
Gotta
app.
get the app. And if you don't have it, get the app. If you do have it, make sure to activate it. We're going to give you $7 back in points.
Really?
Oh,
That's
nice.
great.
Did you hear that, Justin?
Framed
I
it.
know, I saw it on the coupon, yeah.
Oh,
Big
he
day
knows.
savings, Justin.
So I use Winn-Dixie.com/rewards. You can grab that app and you can get some savings.
Go to your app store
Yeah.
too.
Okay, so these are fantastic. This is pretty great. But right in front of me, I
This
have
looks
some.
so
Yeah,
good,
so we have
too.
some teriyaki chicken, right? Or teriyaki pulled chicken tacos.
So if you want
What?
to go to our meat department,
Yeah.
make your own, that's okay if you're me. You can grab a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
And pull it because it's convenient. We want to give you more time too.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't want you to miss a play.
I know.
We want to make it a little more
I'll finish that wing in a minute.
Hey,
You guys
anytime that we
talk
can
about
save time and money, I'm there.
That part. So you get the rotisserie chicken, we pull it. That's teriyaki pineapple, but if you have a different flavor you like, that's fine. Like
You
I was
just add
telling
whatever you want.
Whatever
Yeah.
you want. Pull it.
Is that what
put
we're
it in
doing right now?
there.
We're gonna make
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, you add your little toppings, little flavors, make it colorful, and
So they've added quite a bit of
put
cool
whatever
stuff
you
there.
want. Yeah.
Yeah,
put
and I
whatever
know
you
some of the
want.
produce, the in-season produce is on sale. I think
Produce is on
the
sale.
pineapple's BOGO, right?
Always cut fresh.
Oh, that's so
remember,
nice.
All of our vegetables and our fruit is made fresh to order.
Yeah, it
So
is.
we cut it fresh on premises. You also have this week on sale the platters. So vegetable and fruit platters
Okay.
are all on sale for $14.99. So whether you want to put it on your own little tray, make it festive.
Wait, what's
or
in the middle? Is
vegan,
that hummus?
That's hummus. So stop by the deli department,
get some
get
of
you
that.
some hummus, get you a good flavor.
I forgot my
You're ready to
whistle.
go.
I forgot my whistle.
It's good to go.
Oh, that is. And how
amazing.
cute is that? All you did was put
It's
some cheese
so
on
cute.
that? Is that cheese to make
That's
it look
just
like
cheese
a lace?
slices. So
I
you
love
just
that.
put a little
That's
bit of
brilliant.
cheese, so you can get the hummus from our deli department. All of the vegetables you can go ahead and get from our produce department
Mm-hmm.
fresh. Put it on a tray, make it a little festive. $14.99 for a whole tray.
It's beautiful. And then these ribs. Oh my
Ribs. So if you're
God.
somebody that's like, I want chicken, but you know, if you're greedy, you need a little bit more. Deli ribs, juicy,
So
flavorful,
good.
so good. And again, you don't have to cook them.
Listen, if
I
you're
love
filling
it
up
off
from
the
your
chicken.
toes like me, man, you're gonna have to move on to all kinds of stuff. So there's great
Desserts as well.
great desserts as well. Hey, did you know, like you have like little Super Bowl rings on there, but
Look
did
at
you know
this.
that we actually had some Super Bowl rings on the show this week?
Did.
Straight up, they were
That's
crazy big. It was awesome. We were flexing. Okay,
Like
so
$150,000 each. I'm like, oh my. But yeah,
Scoot
look,
over
it's
here real
delicious.
quick. I'm gonna
BOGO
switch sides.
cupcakes, I heard too.
But we're going to save you a little more than $150,000 because they're buy one, get one free on the
Oh,
cupcakes
that's
this
right,
week.
baby. We love it.
And then we have that.
I
And
love
we
the
also-
cake.
We also carry a message brownie. So if you don't want the cookie, you want a brownie. It's a really moist brownie.
Oh, really?
You can get a message brownie too for the same price.
Oh my gosh. Beer sales, wine deals as
We're
well.
going to take care of it. We're going to make it easy. We
we
don't
got
want
some
you to
beer
miss
right
nothing.
here. Hold on now.
And we wouldn't be doing anything right if we didn't create something to wash it down with.
That's
So
right.
Exactly right.
You
That's
got to
for
have it
you.
wash it down.
Oh,
thank you.
That's for you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
for me.
Thanks.
Now, do you have a preference on who wins?
I tell everybody I hope it comes down to 2 points.
What does that mean?
That means she
I
has
hope
that means she has
whoever
money
wins
on
by
the
2
game.
points.
Oh.
And it's stressed out either way. I
That
don't-
means she has money
Nah,
on the game.
come on.
Everybody show up, but come on. but the colors are way better.
All right, remember, it's windixie.com
Yes.
/sports to get all those points so you can save that money just like our executive producer, Justin.
Oh gosh.
Got 35.
Oh!
No!
And when Dixie wins.
Watch out!
I'm wearing a sports coat!
Wait, I think I need a.
There's a flag on the plane. I was
All
terrible
right.
pass. What's going on there, foodies? We are in St. Simon's Island. I am here at one of my family's staple restaurants. We come here all the time. We are at Palmer's Village Cafe. I've got the general manager and chef, Joe, right here with me. Joe, thank you so very much for having us here today. Look, every New Year's Eve, my family, there's 40 of us, right? We descend upon St. Simon's Island, and then we come and we crash the restaurant too. So we do it every year, and I am so excited to be here. This really is one of my favorite restaurants in all of planet Earth. So thank you so much for taking some time.
Very much.
All right, before we get into the food though, tell us a little bit about Palmer's.
Palmer's has been open for about 15 years now. It was literally started by two friends, an idea, and a lot of hard work. Palmer and Chef JB started this place together, and it's just blossomed into what it is today. And it's a staple here on St. Simon's Island, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
It definitely is a staple. Go ask anybody around here, and Palmer's is like at the top of their list for sure. So one of the things that we want to talk about, you guys have been known for breakfast and brunch, forever,
Yep.
right? But we're expanding that, right?
Absolutely. We started opening for dinner 5 nights a week. It's Tuesday through Saturday. We're open until 9 p.m. And we have a brand new dinner menu, and it's a lot of coastal inspired food, fresh seafood, and it's been a really, really wonderful experience.
All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna start with breakfast, and we'll work our way through dinner, right?
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So what am I starting out with?
This is actually the French toast. It's been one of our main staples since day one. It's challah bread, seared on the grill, fresh fruit, powdered sugar, and served with maple syrup.
I've seen my wife eat this. I can't tell you how many times. This is the jam. All right. Okay, so breakfast is delicious as always.
Yep.
Let's scoot this on over to a little bit of lunch style.
Perfect.
What do I have?
All right, so this is our grouper sandwich. It's a grilled grouper with a herbed mayo, lettuce, tomato on grilled challah bread. Phenomenal. Definitely not gonna.
Oh, that was good.
Definitely not a letdown there. Today it's served with our fresh collard greens.
Collard greens?
Yeah, made in house. Little southern twist on for lunch. You know what I mean?
There's 2 more menu items right here that unfortunately, because of my allergies, I can't mess with. But please tell everybody about this, because this is one of my wife's favorites, and that's probably gonna go home with Professor Bean.
There you go. Well, this is part of our breakfast menu. This is our coastal omelet. It's mustard greens, mushrooms, bacon sauteed with a cream cheese mixture to make the sauce with fresh local shrimp with an egg white omelet. And it's phenomenal. I tell you what, it's probably one of our #1 sellers for breakfast. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite.
Right on.
And it's fresh, it's good, and it's always my #1. So this is basically our version of a house salad. It's mixed greens with cucumber, tomato, tossed in balsamic vinaigrette with croutons, and with a lightly blackened crab cake on top.
All right, so last but not least, let's go on to dinner. This looks beautiful.
Okay, so this is one of our newest dinner menu items. It is blackened grouper with a mango pico de gallo on top, with roasted vegetables and grits. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter who you are. If you like grouper, you're gonna love this dish.
That's so delicious.
Yeah.
Those flavors are amazing, man. All right, so Joe, before I let you go,
Okay.
give us the deets. When are you guys open, and where can we find you on Salem Lime?
All right, so we have our website is palmerscafe.com, St. Simon's Island, and we are open Tuesday through Saturday until 9 p.m. for dinner. We open at 7:30 in the morning. We're open every day of the week for breakfast and lunch. You can come in as early as 7:30, but I'm here every day. So I look forward to meeting y'all. Come introduce yourself if you heard it here. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You heard it from Chef Joe. If you've seen this segment, you come up here, make sure that you give my man a high five. Thank you
That's
so
right.
very much,
Thank
Joe.
you.
I really appreciate it. I have been dying to get up here to do this. So
Cool.
I'm going to sit back here and continue eating one of my family's staple restaurants. We hope it's a staple for your family as well. If you want to see this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Well, Caitlin from Fun for First Coast Kids is back, and this time we are talking about camps for kids. Great to see you, as always.
You too.
And so when I was asking her off camera, I said, camps for kids, what kind? And she's like, summer. I'm like, wait, it's already time to start planning for that, but also spring.
Yes.
So what can you tell us?
Yes, I know it sounds so early, but because of the deals, they typically expire in February and March. So we always like to come on early and let parents know that there are tons of deals out there so that they can take advantage of those.
Right.
And also, we are hosting a Summer Camp Expo again this year. It will take place on March 8th, and this year it's going to be at Main Event, which we're super excited about.
This is fun.
It's super fun, and they are offering a 1-hour time card for the arcade for any of the kiddos that come to the expo.
That's great.
So come and talk to directors from the camps and counselors and hear about all the camps. The kids can enjoy everything that they offer at Main Event,
Right.
and so you can really get a fun-filled day at Main Event. Yeah,
that's really cool. And so in terms of what types of camps are out there, what can you tell us?
So summer camps are definitely, we're adding more every single day. Next week is President's Day, so we do have a page where you can find all of the businesses that offer camps for teacher
for the 1
in-services days or 1 day. Yes, so make sure to check that out, that school holiday camps. And then spring break is like a month away.
That's so crazy to me.
It's wild, but it's definitely something for parents to keep on their radar because it's coming up quick.
Right. And do you have any favorites?
Oh my gosh, my kids have had amazing experiences at Jack's Cooking Studio and 5-tool training. That took me a minute to get out. 5-tool training and Kids Strong are excellent, and they are offering 10% off of their summer camps right now. Also, Diamond D Ranch is a horse camp.
Love that place.
So much fun. My kids love it there, and they are offering a discount currently on their overnight horse camp. So something for parents to check out. And then we have a filter on our website where you can click to see all of the free and cheap camps. So if you're looking for deals on summer camps, make sure to click that filter. It'll show you all the options.
Head to funforfirstcoastkids.com. It's on the screen. Thank you so much. Great to see you as always. And we'll be right back.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable from college. Yeah. And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. It's the last tea party for Crystal with Miss Marshmallow.
Oh, wow.
And Sarah's first day of management training at Goodwill. When you donate items to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement for people seeking to realize their potential. And the things you love get to start a new life too.
That is the Protector.
This truck is a beast.
It's got all the tools on it. I love how big the tires are.
And this is going to be able to show you the weather around the First Coast like you've never seen it before.
The Protector really is going to help protect the community.
So you can see what it looks like on the ground. And that allows folks to really take action and do something about it.
And it gives us that edge in continuing to be the most accurate weather team.
Sponsored by HananiahAutos.com.
I'm Maria Montgomery, and at West Shore Home, we make home remodeling easy. From tub to shower conversions to walk-in tub installations and even full bath remodels. We're ready to get rid of your old, outdated bathroom and transform it into your dream space. So if your bathroom looks like this, or even this, we're ready to transform your bathroom. The best part is we don't require any money down, so you can get started and not make your first payment until after the project is complete. All of our projects are professionally installed by our crews of highly trained employee installers, never subcontractors. And right now we have something special going on. It's our winter savings event. Lock in free installation on all tub to shower conversions. Plus, for a limited time, get 18 months of no interest financing. Just call or visit westshorebath.com.
In Florida, warm winters aren't rare, but 50% off Tommy Bahama, Lexington, and even more premium brands is. It's Bear's Warm Winter Savings Event. Enjoy our lowest prices of the year on the brands you love, the resort style you want, the quality you trust, at savings you don't see every day. With flexible financing and complimentary design services, creating your oasis has never been easier. Bears always hits home.
Keep your distance. Embrace the space.
Well, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so today we're going to learn some Valentine's Day etiquette with Deborah Shore, and we're so excited to have you back. You know, you have your etiquette school. We've done table placings before, but that's not all you do.
Nope.
You do poise and
posture.
And
how
to
sit
thing.
and how to stand and
Am I
how to
sitting
be
the right way?
a lady, as well as how to be, teaching our little guys how to be gentlemen.
Oh, the gentlemen too. But we're going to start with the ladies, right?
The ladies.
So who did you bring with you today?
Valentine Fashion
Come
Pro,
on down.
Ruby, coming out, and she's in her beautiful little pink heart.
I love your dress.
With her pink headband.
You look so pretty.
Thank you, Ruby. You were great. Thank you. You look beautiful.
Oh, I love it. So
And
these are
next
your
we have
students,
Hope.
right? In your etiquette school? These
Yes,
are your students?
yes, they're all my students. And by the way, all the fashions are from Target, so they are completely,
wonderful.
hopefully, affordable for everyone.
Yes.
Okay, this is a little sweat outfit in
You look
hearts. It says
fantastic.
love on it. She's got little hearts all over her legs. And I love your earrings. You look
You look so
absolutely
great.
lovely. Question, where does your napkin go when you sit down at the table?
On your lap.
On your lap.
On
Good
your
one.
lap.
Thank
There she
you,
learned it.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Little
Thank you.
kiss.
And next comes
Come on
Grace.
down. Oh,
Come on,
these
Grace.
outfits are so beautiful.
I know, they really are adorable. This is a little red-tiered heart dress, and it's got sparkles all over it, and she's got a gorgeous matching headband. Thank you, Grace. You look beautiful.
You do. Thank you. And look at them all standing up straight.
Oh
they
my
could walk
gosh,
with
that's
books on their heads.
I know. They're so good.
Look at the sparkle
and
on
next
this.
we have Juliet. Look at her. She is ready for Valentine's Day. She's going to go out to a special Valentine's dinner, right? And you are ready to rock it. Give us a twirl.
You look fabulous.
Oh my gosh.
Like a
just
little
beautiful.
princess.
Thank you so much, Juliet.
All right. We've got another one. Why don't we bring the rest out really quickly? Follow each other. I want to see all of y'all. Come on, we're running low on time. Come on out. Yeah,
in her beautiful warm-up outfit, purple and pink. And then, oh my gosh, Vivian is in a red satin with a white
Beautiful.
applique.
We got
and
little
then where's
babies
our
back
guys?
here.
Come on, my handsome guys. Come on.
Come in.
Here's Preston. He is ready. Who are you going to take out for Valentine's dinner?
My grandma, my sisters, and
My mom.
yeah.
Give a bow. Give a bow.
What a gentleman.
Yes. And where's Grayson? Let's bring Grayson out as well.
Well,
He's
thank you
ready for Nope.
all
nope,
so
he's not
much for
gonna
joining.
come.
We got little babies over here. Thank
We're a
you. The
little rushed
website's on the
today.
screen. We're going to have you back. I know we're
Okay.
kind of limited
Little
on time
bit rushed
today, so
today.
thank you so much for joining us.
Go to
Y'all
my
look
Facebook page.
fantastic.
That's where my next workshop
For her
will be.
workshops, and we'll be right back. Y'all look great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When news moves fast, you need a team that moves with you. Make the move to Jacksonville's #1 streaming newscast. Weekdays from 4:30 to 9, anywhere you watch.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
At West Shore Home, we're making it easy to knock out your bathroom project right now with winter savings. All you have to do is schedule online at westshorebath.com to lock in free installation on your project. Plus, when you act now, get 18 months of no interest financing. From tub to shower conversions to walk-in tub installations and even full bathroom remodels, our crews of highly trained employee installers are ready to bring your dream project to life. Get started by visiting westshorebath.com for winter savings from West Shore Home.
Our city is always moving, and so are we. From breaking news to the stories that move the First Coast. Watch First Coast News, weeknights at 6 and 11.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
Odds are beaten here. Comebacks begin here. Victories happen here. Futures start here. For children, for families, for where we live. Wolfson Children's Hospital is here.
Jesse Palmer here. Give me 30 seconds and I'll change the way you sleep forever. Because right now at Rooms To Go, our free adjustable base upgrade is back and better than ever. Choose your mattress set in your perfect size from great brands starting at $5.99. That's queen, king, even a split king. Then upgrade to this advanced adjustable base for free with wireless remote, adjustable legs, even this built-in flashlight. Smart bed, smart buy during the Rooms To Go mattress sale.
If you've been hurt in a car accident, our commitment gets real fast. We interview witnesses and gather evidence.
Farah and Farah, call us.
That is the Protector.
This truck is a beast.
It's got all the tools on it. I love how big the tires are.
And this is going to be able to show you the weather around the First Coast like you've never seen it before.
The Protector really is going to help protect the community.
So you can see what it looks like on the ground. And that allows folks to really take action and do something about it.
And it gives us that edge in continuing to be the most accurate weather team.
Sponsored by HananiahAutos.com.
Oh, wow. Did you see that
Olympics
intro?
time.
Wow, that
Let's
was amazing. Let's do some bearded Olympic weather.
Yeah,
Good to
you
see
need a
sir.
beard, need a full beard
Yeah,
to be on top of the mountain.
Yes.
Done that before, done bobsled before.
Really?
Yes, up
Stop
in Lake
it.
Placid, New York, did bobsled, and I was thankful for full beard. Because it was on that mountain, when we went, it was negative 30 degrees. How about that? And you know what? Once it gets below, I don't think there's any difference to the human body between like 0 and negative 30.
Nope, it's just freezing cold.
You have reached kind of your peak. But it's a far cry from what, I mean, look at what's happening here. For our opening ceremony and everything, dry and relatively warm. We will have some snow there in Milan Cortina over the weekend, but a nice open for it. And then our weekend, beautiful sunshine,
Lovely.
temperatures back in the 60s.
Lovely.
Where we need to be.
All right, short but sweet. Thank you very much, sir.
man.
We'll see you. All right, we'll see. We're wrapping it up. See you later. Goodbye.
Well, we're so excited because the Olympics are officially starting today, right after our show, and we want you to fall in love with it just like we want you to fall in love with St. Johns County, St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the beaches. So let's welcome back, I'm so excited to see her again, Susan Phillips. So thank you so much for joining us, and I understand too that you guys are helping to sponsor our coverage of the Olympics, which is so exciting. So thank you again for that. But why does St. Augustine connect so naturally to the Milan Cortina 2026 Olympic Games?
I think for us, looking at that connection is we have so much in common. We share a lot of love for arts, culture, heritage, history, faith. There are so many things that just cross across the boundaries. And when you look at both Milan, Cortina, and St. Augustine, it's really about bringing cultures together.
Right.
And that's what we're super excited about. And we just felt that we would be a natural fit to help sponsor
I
and
think
help
that's so cool.
celebrate.
Yes, and I should tell you that she's with Florida Historic Coast, which is, you know, until you came here last time, I had not heard of that before. Yes. So I'm so glad that we're kind of getting the word out on what y'all do. But again, kind of connecting it to the Olympics, which I think is fun. What makes St. Augustine's story especially relevant on a global stage like the Olympics?
Well, we are the first settlement here in the U.S., so I think that's important for us. But we share 5 decades of history.
Right.
I think Yeah.
Centuries?
Yeah, excuse me, centuries.
It's a long time.
It's a little early here today. Okay, 5 centuries. I'm thinking decades, that's not right. But no, 5 centuries. And so, this is about endurance, too.
Right.
When you look at the Olympics and you look at the folks that settled our country here, it's about endurance and how they brought it through the years. And it's just really a relevant story to share on a global stage right now.
Definitely. How does the upcoming 250th anniversary elevate this moment for St. Augustine?
Well, the 250th is really exciting for all of us. It's a way for us to step back and reflect on our history, reflect on our DNA, reflect on who we are, and really look at the learnings that we had. We had good experiences, bad experiences, but also to look towards the future, for future generations, and how do we share this story? How do we make sure that we don't lose the relevance of the culture, the history, the arts, everything that we are?
I love that. And food and culture playing a huge role in St. Augustine, right? And in Italy, of course. So why do you think that's so important? I mean, I know it brings us all together, like you were saying, that's one aspect.
It does. I think it creates that table to where we can sit down and have a discussion. It brings that culture together. Looking at St. Augustine and also looking at Italy, all the great foods that are there, but going back, again, centuries, not decades, going back centuries. These are recipes, families that have come together, restaurants that have changed hands over the years, but we're still embracing that love for gastronomy. And again, it's bringing us together, and it's that melting pot of all the cultures.
Right. And how does St. Augustine balance protecting its past while preparing for future of tourism?
It's really difficult because we do have to have that delicate balance.
Right.
It is looking to preserve the history that we have, the culture, the arts, preserving our communities, preserving who we are, not giving that up. But also we have to be forward thinking. We can't close the door. We want to make sure that we show our destination is someplace that's welcoming for all cultures throughout the world.
Yes, and I feel it. I do think that, St. Johns County, St. Augustine does a great job of letting everyone feel welcome when they come.
We do.
I think that's wonderful. So what do you hope viewers feel and see when they tie St. Augustine to the Olympic Games?
I hope they have a sense of pride. I mean, look at America is just so beautiful. We forget that we have wonderful, rich history, and we have it right here at home. So I think that that's super important for us, but also to really look towards the future. It's embracing the past, but it's looking at the wealth of things that we have now and setting it up for success for the generations to come. That's super important.
Definitely. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for helping to sponsor our coverage of the Milan Cortina 2026 Olympics. It's going to be so exciting.
We're
so
delighted.
Great to see you again.
Thank you. Same here.
Of course. Thank you. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
Joining us are Santa Clara Police Chief Corey Morgan and Verizon Frontline President Kim Marabellas to tell us how they're putting security ahead of scoring at the big game this week. Thank you both of us for joining us today. Let's start with you, Chief Morgan. From a law enforcement standpoint, what makes an event like the big game so complex to prepare for?
Yeah, so the Super Bowl is more than just a game. Really, it's a week-long global event that stretches across the entire Bay Area and culminates with 70,000 fans coming to Santa Clara. And at that scale, it brings some real public safety considerations. We've been planning out this event for over 2 years. We brought over 50 public safety agencies to the effort from local, regional, state, and federal partners. But I'm comfortable because we've been here before. We know what it takes to host the Super Bowl, host major events. And bottom line is it comes down to two things. It's collaboration and clear communication for that safe and successful event.
All right, well, let's expand upon that communication. Kim, what's going into preparing the communications network across the Bay Area for an event of this size? I mean, because there's so many people that are going to be showing up with their cell phones, right? That's a lot of use.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we've been planning for the last 2 years. So this is actually, a real intense effort to make sure that we're augmenting the wireless network and adding additional solutions. We've added over 200 new solutions in the Bay Area and in Levi Stadium to make sure that communications, the mission critical communications for public safety and also for the people that are going to the game have a great experience.
All right, Kim, so, on the day of, why is reliable communication so critical for first responders across the Bay Area?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it has got to work. Just, priority and preemption is basically the frontline network. And so making sure that the communications is there when they need it is the most important thing. As the chief alluded to, it's about collaboration, but it's about communication, making sure that we're ready in the event that there needs to be a text sent out or a video or a phone call. It all has to work, and we're confident that it will.
Gotcha. So how are artificial intelligence, drones, and cybersecurity changing the way first responders operate, especially during these large-scale events?
Yeah, absolutely. So agencies are using a myriad of different technologies to make sure that we're getting all of the analytics. AI is playing a part, drones are playing a part, and of course cybersecurity kind of wraps it all together. But really important in collaboration with law enforcement to make sure that we are enabling those technologies to provide the best experience, the best insights to allow them to do their job in the best way possible.
Fantastic. Sounds like you've got it pretty covered over there. So where can we go to learn some more information?
Verizon.com/frontline.
Excellent. Thank you so very much. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
According to Kiplinger, only 44% of people have ever calculated what they'll need to live on in retirement. First, of course, you're going to crunch the numbers, then consider rethinking the way you spend before you retire to ensure you don't outlive your nest egg. First Coast Financial Group co-owner and CIO Kyle Boston is here to share 3 common pitfalls. Thank you so much for joining us, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, but before we get into those pitfalls, first tell us about First Coast Financial Group.
Definitely. So since 2004, we've been helping clients on the First Coast with their financial planning, their retirement planning, investment planning, and then estate planning here more recently. So we've been doing a lot of work here for a long time.
Very important stuff, and many pre-retirees carry credit card balances, auto loans, mortgages, financial debt, of course, into retirement, and sometimes that could be as high as $55,000. So according to Investopedia, how critical is it to enter retirement debt-free, and what are some practical steps we should prioritize?
Yeah, here's the thing is that not all types of debt are the same when it comes to retirement. If you can enter retirement without having high credit card balances, of course, that's a huge bonus.
Right.
It doesn't really serve a lot of people.
Oh.
But the big misconception is with the mortgages. A lot of people have this personal goal where they say, I want to have my mortgage paid off before I retire.
Right.
And that's not always the best way to go, right? It's so situational. It's about having the right plan. There's 4 parts to every mortgage payment. There's your principal, interest, real estate taxes, and then your homeowner's insurance. And here on the First Coast, if you live by the water, that homeowner's insurance payment is pretty high.
It's pretty high, definitely.
Yeah. So you're always going to carry some form of house payment.
Okay. And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Okay.
And so you want to make sure that you're building a holistic plan that can address, okay, I'm going to pay my bills, but I'm going to use my retirement savings to do that.
Ah, I like the sound of that too. And a record number of parents, 50%, according to a report from Savings.com, are financially supporting their adult children, right? With the average support around $1,500 a month. That includes expenses, of course, like groceries and cell phone bills, rent, health insurance, what have you, and even vacations. So how do we prioritize our retirement while still wanting to help our family?
Oh, this is a big one. We call it the concept, the bank of mom and dad.
Yeah.
We call this. So a lot of times, we always ask our clients and prospective clients, is the bank of mom and dad still open? And a lot of times it is. They want to tell and take care of their kids, and that's no problem. But you want to do it mindfully, right? You have to protect your retirement savings and make sure that you're protected and your savings are supporting you first and foremost.
Right.
And retirement's one of those big milestones where you actually have an opportunity to reset a lot of relationships in your life. And so it's a great opportunity for you to reset that relationship with your, especially adult children. And then we're good at that too. So, if you want to introduce your kids to us, we want to meet them, of course, and be an asset to them.
Right.
And, help support some of those healthy financial habits.
Yeah, because then you can help them along the way as well.
That's right, yeah.
And help them plan for their future.
Absolutely, for sure.
The earlier we start, the better, right?
That is absolutely true.
Okay. Well, living large, we all want to do that, right? We're, living beyond our means, but we can't all go there and do that, right? So how can we determine if we're spending more than we should? Because this could be a delicate balance. I mean, we want to have a great life, but we also have to kind of balance that out with realistic approaches, right?
Definitely. And, this comes down to, first of all, understanding what your means are. If you've never taken the time to build a plan that's dynamic, that flatline approach that some people talk about, like, okay, well, I need my retirement savings to give me $1,500 a month for the rest of the time.
Okay.
That's not necessarily realistic.
Oh.
And, the reason is, and a good example here, my wife's a teacher, Caroline, and I've gotten to know a lot of our colleagues, and we got a lot of clients that are teachers too. And 2 personality traits that these teachers have a lot of times is they're very diligent savers and they're really frugal spenders. And that comes down to this big pot of anxiety when they get ready to retire.
Right.
Because they're like, okay, well, I'm not working anymore. I just have my savings and I don't want to spend. You know, that's where having a plan really comes into play. And what I mean by dynamic, it's not just a flatline approach. Most times, it's a big milestone. You want to celebrate the fact that you're retiring, right? You want to take that trip.
Exciting time.
Yeah, it is. And you want to take that trip that you've always dreamed of, or maybe do that work around the house that you want to just get out of the way. But to do it, if you could build it in a plan and know that it's coming, and we can stress test that for you as pros, right?
Take the stress away from us.
Let's get the anxiety and the guilt of the spending out of the way.
Right, that's a good point too, the guilt.
And really understands those means of living.
Well, if somebody is ready to take that next step and start working with you maybe, or get more information, how do they go about doing that?
The best way is to our website. That's firstcoastfinancialgroup.com. And we'd be happy to have a free consultation with anybody.
Oh, wonderful. Free consultation. That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was great to meet you, and such an important topic. Again, never too early to start planning ahead for your retirement. And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.
A truck weighs 20 times more than a typical car. At Farah & Farah, we have a whole department that handles nothing but trucking cases. If you get involved with a lawyer who doesn't really understand handling a trucking accident, you're going to get run over by the other side.
Attention, if you currently use a hydrophilic intermittent catheter, please listen up. Starting in 2026, new changes are in effect. To keep receiving the catheter you currently rely on, you need an updated prescription. Changes like this can bring up questions. That's why Coloplast is making life easier, with a free guide for any catheter user that takes you through the process. Visit keepyourcatheter.com or call now to receive your free guide by email and learn how to update your prescription today. Call now or visit keepyourcatheter.com. That's keepyourcatheter.com. It just takes a couple minutes and means no changes to your catheter of choice. Visit keepyourcatheter.com, keepyourcatheter.com, or call today, 833-679-0799, 833-679-0799. Coloplast shares this as general guidance and not as legal or health advice. Insurance rules vary and change. Talk to your healthcare provider about treatment options and your supplier for billing questions.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Overworked truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
In Florida, warm winters aren't rare, but 50% off Tommy Bahama, Lexington, and even more premium brands is. It's Bear's Warm Winter Savings Event. Enjoy our lowest prices of the year on the brands you love, the resort style you want, the quality you trust, at savings you don't see every day. With flexible financing and complimentary design services, creating your oasis has never been easier. Bears always hits home.
It was very easy to work with Farah & Farah. Once that initial phone call happened and the paperwork was done, it was like I was told, we got it from here. I had to do nothing but show up. It put a lot of ease to me about my situation.
Beautiful day out there.
It is. It's nice. Okay, so before we get into predictions, big game stuff like that, do want to mention, right? Do want to mention that my band Dakar.
Oh yes.
We're playing a show tomorrow We go on at 2:15. So if you guys know where Grace Note Brewing is, there's a marina right there. It's over in the Ortega neighborhood. They're having a 2-year anniversary to celebrate their 2 years, and so it's like a huge music festival. It's gonna go like the whole festival goes on from like 10 a.m. to like 11 p.m. Right? But the bands will be during the day. And do you remember our buddy Will Frazier from Bolt City Brewery?
City, yeah.
He brings us the beer and stuff like that. His band is actually going to be playing after hours. Yeah, it's going to be cool. So this is going to be a great show. So it's free. So everybody can come on out.
Support your boy.
And go
I'll be in
check it out.
Orlando, so I won't be able to come because otherwise I'd be there. Because if you have not seen Dakar, they rock.
Thank you so much.
It
I
is
appreciate
so fun, and it's kind of cool to see you in a different persona.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're pretending.
No.
It's just
different.
He's a host here. He's a rock star on stage. So it's cool to see both.
Yeah.
The juxtaposition.
Yeah, no, it's serious. So it should be really cool. We're very excited for the show. We've been working pretty hard, so it's really cool. I'm so excited for it. We haven't played a show in a hot minute because of the babies and stuff like that, so it's been a thing. But
so again, remind them where.
So if you know where Grace Note Brewing is, right there off of Roosevelt Boulevard, there's a marina right there.
Oh, the marina. Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and check that out. It's going to be really cool. It is free, so make sure you come out and check it out.
Do you have any new songs you're going to be debuting?
Yeah, so we're gonna be playing some songs that are gonna be on the new record. So make sure that you come out because it'll be some stuff that you probably haven't heard before.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
but your other stuff's great too.
Yeah, it's
cool. It is fun. You really got to see it. You got to see it because it's totally different. I mean, you're wild on our show, but when you see him on stage, like it's
genuinely
wild.
It's
fun. Yeah, it's cool.
I kind of lose it, man.
Yeah, he just gets in the zone.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's talk football.
Okay.
Okay. I'm rooting for your Seahawks.
Okay, thanks.
Right. And also, hey, just real quick. This is a no-no to our executive producer, Justin Miller.
Uh-oh.
He was clowning on this woman with his jersey. When she pulled it up, he's like, what is that, for like a child?
Yeah, he's like, are you going to even be able to fit in that? And I was like, oh my God. He's like, well, no, I didn't mean it.
Yeah. Foot
it's
in
not
mouth
a child
moment.
Size. It's a small women's, you know. But yeah, obviously this is old. This is Russell Wilson. I've had because my husband was stationed in the, we were there for many years, and I worked at King 5 in Seattle, our sister station there.
Yeah.
And so we grew to love the Seahawks. That was during Beast Mode.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, Russell Wilson. So of course I loved them at the time.
No, it's very cool. So yeah, I'm going
for
the
Jags
Seahawks.
fan too.
I am also a Falcons fan, so like the whole Patriots thing, not gonna work for me.
Have
so
a
let's
fun
go
weekend.
Seahawks. Enjoy the big game. Stick around. I'll come back on Monday. We're gonna have a great show for you. But until then, enjoy your weekend. The news is next.
Janet, you know how Fifth Third Bank keeps your money safe with fraud monitoring and threat blocking? Well, I also keep you safe because I'm your dog, and I love you.
This is banking, a Fifth Third better.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Cold days and chilly nights are here. Stay warm and worry-free with Florida Home Air Conditioning. Get a new air handler absolutely free with the purchase of select HVAC systems. The pros at Florida Home make upgrading easy with flexible financing and energy-efficient options that can help lower your monthly energy bills. Plus, you get the peace of mind that comes with our exceptional service guarantee. Call 904-594-7435 to schedule your appointment.
Florida Home AC.
Are you ready for a great offer on an amazing mattress? Actually, make that your choice of 3 top-of-the-line mattress brands from Rooms To Go. Now, easy to buy, thanks to 72-month interest-free financing. Choose from the latest Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Premium choices, the ultimate in comfort and support. Yours with special interest-free financing for 6 years. That's right now, during the Rooms To Go President's Day sale.
My husband and I was in a ride share. The driver hit the vehicles in the front of him, which caused my injuries. We called Morgan & Morgan, and they did not fail us. I really appreciate you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I would be right now.
At West Shore Home, we're making it easy to knock out your bathroom project right now with winter savings. All you have to do is schedule online at westshorebath.com to lock in free installation on your project. Plus, when you act now, get 18 months of no-interest financing. From tub to shower conversions, to walk-in tub installations, and even full bathroom remodels, our crews of highly trained employee installers are ready to bring your dream project to life. Get started by visiting westshorebath.com for winter savings from West Shore Home.
A deadly early morning crash in San Marco is now being linked to a stolen SUV, extreme speed, and a police encounter that JSO says stopped short of a pursuit. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Clark.
And I'm Brody Logan. 2 people are dead, 2 others hurt, including a juvenile after that SUV slammed into utility poles just before 4 this morning. Freya Brar is on your side breaking down everything that we know at this hour.
Around 3:30 in the morning, a Chevy Trailblazer crashed and overturned at the corner of Nier Street and Kings Avenue. But according to JSO, this was not the only incident this vehicle could have potentially been involved in overnight.
Speed was definitely a factor.
But it's not the only factor JSO is investigating, according to Sergeant Robert Hungerford. The first Chevrolet Trailblazer reported overnight was reported as a suspicious vehicle in Claremont Road.
Patrol officers were dispatched to a burglary in progress to a vehicle.
2.5 miles away, they discovered what turned out to be an auto theft. JSO says the description of a Chevrolet Trailblazer, similar to the truck in this crash, was radioed to officers. And soon after, according to Sergeant Hungerford, they saw a truck fitting the description nearby and attempted to make a traffic stop. But when the blue lights lit up, the truck fled.
So they did not pursue it in an abundance of caution. The need to apprehend the suspects was outweighed by the safety of the community, so they didn't pursue the vehicle. Short time later, that vehicle is the one that crashed at Nier and Kings.
It's unconfirmed if the overturned Chevy Trailblazer is the same as the one reported as suspicious from earlier in the night, but JSO did confirm the truck was reported stolen back in January.
It is a puzzle, like you said. We're still putting it all together and working on that. We may never know. But the pieces that we have are in play.
Of the 4 people inside this stolen vehicle, JSO believes the only one to avoid critical injuries is a minor. Reporting in San Marco, Fariha Abrar, First Coast News, on your side.
A man is dead after a mobile home fire in the south side Jacksonville neighborhood. JFRD says the fire happened around 9 p.m. Thursday night on Neal Drive. First responders say one person was trapped inside that house. They found him dead inside the room. That's where they think that fire started. Crews are still investigating exactly what caused it.
Tonight, a bat infestation remains at a Putnam County school. Officials say they've been battling the problem for months. The superintendent says the bats were discovered in a part of the roof in November at Browning Pierce Elementary School. That's in San Mateo. The district says it's been working on mitigation efforts every night. And it says when the bats were blocked from entering one area of the building, well, they went to another part of the building.
Our hope is that they will find another place outside of campus. But I just want to reassure our parents that our students are safe. They've never been in any harm at all, and we are closely monitoring that situation.
And we've been told that there have been no contacts between students and staff and the bats. The school will remain open, and the health department has not been notified.
And right now, a Putnam County student facing charges after making a song about killing classmates. The sheriff's office says the Palatka Junior Senior High School student posted a music video on social media naming students and describing how he would kill them. Now, we are not identifying him because it is unclear if he will be charged as an adult.
One person has been arrested for making a threat on social media Thursday night to carry out a school shooting at Mandarin High School. Duval County Public Schools officials say there is no longer a threat to the campus, but there will be an increased police presence at the school today.
Florida's Education Commissioner sending a strong message to students and teachers over protesting during the school day. This is after a group of lawmakers reached out with their concerns about students protesting ICE last week in Hillsborough County. In his letter, the commissioner said administrators and teachers cannot encourage or facilitate student participation in protests during the school day. If they do, they could face disciplinary action. He later wrote that in the letter, the students do have free speech protected under the First Amendment when it complies with law and the school district policy.
Certainly, school officials have a right to say, okay, let's protest at a time and place that's appropriate. Maybe not the school day, but you do have the right to do that. And the letter just, it's a little heavy-handed in trying to do that.
First Coast News reached out to multiple districts in our area. Clay County responded saying they haven't seen any protests, at least not recently.
The U.S. Civil Rights Trail is expanding into Jacksonville. 40 markers will be placed in different parts of the city to landmark events and everyday leaders. The first 5 will be installed during Black History Month. The very first one will be placed in front of Mount Arad Baptist Church. The city aims to install 3 to 5 markers each month.
Caught on camera, this dramatic surveillance video showing the moment a driver slams through the front door of the Detroit airport.
Whew, and the Olympic stage has set history is coming with it. How a 22-year-old trailblazer is breaking barriers for Team USA women's hockey.
10 to Watch is brought to you on WTLV by the First Coast YMCA. There's no place like this place.
In every heartbeat, every groove, there's a special place for you. Because what moves you moves here too.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs. You name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call, Farah and Farah.
When drains clog and sewers back up, you need professional help now, not later. Call Lickety Split and get a front-of-the-line pass for a fast response and top-of-the-line service. When you want it done right and you need it done right now, it's Lickety Split.
They do have rooms with balconies. Blackie.
Make the move to Good Morning Jacksonville on First Coast News weekdays from 4:30 to 9 a.m.
When drains clog and sewers back up, you need professional help now, not later. Call Lickety Split and get a front-of-the-line pass for a fast response and top-of-the-line service. When you want it done right and you need it done right now, it's Lickety Split.
The countdown to the Winter Olympics is brought to you on WTLV by Baptist Health and Wilson Children's Hospital.
Nothing is more important than your heart. That's why Baptist Health has the area's largest team of specialized caregivers dedicated to caring for you. With the region's only freestanding heart hospital and clinics conveniently located throughout the area, you're the reason we stay at the forefront of innovative heart treatments with the highest possible rating for heart surgery. We'll get you back to living life's special moments.
In a school shooting, every second counts.
We can be in any school in Florida in 5 seconds.
Using remotely operated drones.
It'll be deployed in one of our schools.
The questions you want answered. A First Coast News investigation.
Tonight at 5:30.
caught on camera. Look at this. That is the moment a driver crashes into the airport in Detroit, right through the front door. Surveillance video showing the moment the car goes in through that entrance. From inside the terminal, you see TSA workers, everyone trying to back away from this. The car narrowly missing them. Airport security took the man into custody. Surprisingly, there were no major injuries.
Deep breath. Okay, man, that's stressful. And let's take a stress-free look over the village of Mayport across the St. Johns River. Right now, 48 degrees. It's still a little cooler, but we are on our way up. We're going to be a bit below seasonable for the rest of our day, but we started off at that freeze. We have a nice warming trend as we go through our weekend. Today's highs will be in those lower 60s, maybe middle 60s up towards Waycross with current temperatures. You showed you 48 for Mayport, but 52 already Jacksonville. Feels good in the sunshine right now with satellite and radar picture. Very quiet, so we're going to remain dry here over the next several days. Through the weekend, we're dry. Your next 12 hours making it up to those low 60s, and by the time we get to the evening into the 50s. Big weather story though right now, all the red flag warnings. We have got bone dry air in place. We've been rain free for a significant amount of time through this period, which means burn conditions are getting to the dangerous level. So with the winds that we've been getting, could start and spread a fire very quickly. So telling you this to exercise lots of caution through today, critical levels with the fire danger as we get into Saturday as well, because you're going to notice those winds really picking up. Waiting for our next front. So Saturday will bring us a front, but it's going to be a dry front. Will bring us some cooler breezes out of the northwest. And with that in mind, we watch very carefully for any burning we are doing in our backyards and making sure things are fully extinguished out there as well. We'll get to that in just a moment. Of course, we are ready for the Olympics. We're excited about that here at First Coast News. Hope you are as well. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast. We'll look ahead to our weekend. Notice abundant sunshine through Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures right at seasonable, maybe a degree or two below with some cool mornings, but nice warm afternoons. And then we get to next week. Check it out. We're back to the middle 70s. Man, have we earned it. All right, let's take a look at the Olympics forecast. We have got the opening ceremony taking place very, very shortly. Temperatures actually a little warmer for Milan Cortina. There we're talking about temperatures in the low 50s. Some snow in the forecast for the weekend.
Did you say the S word? All right, well, thank you, sir. Tonight, with the opening ceremony just hours away, it is happening tonight. We are introducing you to an athlete making history. Meet Layla Edwards, one of our 10 to watch. The 6'1" standout is set to make Olympic history in Italy as the first black woman to compete for Team USA in women's hockey. From figure skating as a kid to national championships in college, Edwards has turned every challenge into fuel for more and more expertise. And the 22-year-old helping her team win big in their first game. Their next game tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. against Finland.
Coming up at 5, getting you answers after several Jacksonville neighborhoods dealt with water issues over the weekend. JEA says water pressure downtown dropped below normal because of increased demand. So what are they going to do to fix it and how it could impact you and why they tell you just drip the faucets, not run it full. That's at 5.
Yeah, very interesting. And right now, a live look from California and from Milan. Both the Olympics and the Super Bowl are this weekend. It's a big weekend. So Monday on Good Morning Jacksonville, will have the biggest moments on and off the field at Super Bowl 60. Plus a live report from Milan at the Winter Olympics.
I got to go take a nap for that Monday, June.
Like a whole weekend long nap?